there, it's got all my 6 blades. It's 20 to 10 at night. I've just managed to get out in the garage because what I want to do is share a few things that's happened over the last few days. Start with the right hand. Chief Monkey J has been doing Paracord bracelets, and he's done me a black and yellow with reflective. It's bigger than what Joe's was, so now that can go further up my arm. The sleeve can go up, so I can work unrestricted when I'm on sanders and things at work, because you don't really want too much loose clothing. That now going to this side has already saved my watch once from hitting a vice, because sometimes with my wrist moves backwards and forwards, it covers over the watch, and I literally, between one soldering job and a student coming in and a teacher asking me this and that, I span round and caught the little adjuster as the block lifts up on a vice. Well, I know I've scratched it a few times already. 1, 2, 3. It saved a dent. So there's another use of Paracord handles. Watch glass protectors. So thanks Joe for the green one. Thanks CMJ for the black and yellow one. Sweet job. Whilst we're on with Chief Monkey J, he's been very busy lately. He's had a go at making micarta. Now he's used fiberglass. Now, quite how well he's compressed it, we're all experimenting. So I've got a little bit of that to play with. There's some DPM, and I think he's put pink cloth in there as well. So we'll have a little go doing some scales for some small knives. And I bought a couple of those cheap Chinese things. Now here's, it's one of those things where you want to support knife makers, but for the price of what this is, I wouldn't have paid the price for what that blade was anyway. So I just wouldn't have bought it if it was the full price. And what I bought is the big one that he had, which is a sort of Bocker Knocker Glory, Bocker knockoff basically. It's a big slab of steel. It's a liner lock. It's big, it's heavy. It's a little bit worrying just how close it is. I literally just watched Top Gear and the BMW X5 cross-country thing. The lawsuit fell down. BMW couldn't sue the company that copied it. Apparently it wasn't a copy. So these things are getting churned out, and I got that. £4.70p. Just a nice trick, heavy lock knife. If it's 440 stainless, I mean that's £4. Okay. Sorry Doug, but I thought that was worth £4.70. £4.70. Imagine me trying to mill all that out. I mean it's nylon, but it's light, it's pretty sharp, it's a plastic sheath, but why they go and put it in blazing the entire logo on, I don't know. They just leave it as it is, it'll be fine, but they got to put Doug Ritter all over it. But £4.70, that's my whack, that's what I'm going to get. I got me 2, I'm quite happy with that. So, a couple of cheap knives. And then Big Fraz 6. Fraser, up in Scotland. Here's his little notes. The plan was he was going to send me some chromium oxide grit, and he sent it in a big Ziploc bag. So he's bought it in bulk, and he's just sent me a bit down for stropping. Please find enclosed green chromium oxide powder. So thanks for that. Here's the funny thing. We've got an allotment, which is one of those gardens that you pay, it's £35 a year to the local council for. So I've got a decent sized plot. I'm putting all my veggies on it. The lockup that's there holds the petrol tiller, the rotavator, a few tools, and it's a disabled toilet. And you use a big radar key, big disabled key, and you can open it and put the gear away afterwards. So I ordered myself one on Amazon, and it's £2.50. Anyway, a Jiffy bag arrived. Jiffy bag. I felt said Jiffy bag I felt something about that long, a metallic in it. That's my radar key, I thought. So I switched it open, tipped it out, it wasn't the key. He's only gone and sent me something as well as the chromium oxide grit. I put it in a little bag, in a little box, because it gave me a bit of a jump, because it fell out like this. Look at that. So, Fraser. That's lovely. So, no handle, so I can make something up like that. All I've got to do is use that pivot there. Plenty of work in there for me. Hollow ground, standard cutthroat razor. So thank you very much. I shall put that to good use. I'll have a go. I will have a go at using it. I will have a go, but I've got to make sure it's pretty sharp first. So I'm going to put it in a bit of polythene and a cardboard box for now. Keep it out of the way of the little ones. So that's basically where I am at the moment. Just been opening parcels left, right and centre. But I have been, by the time I get to this Friday, it's the 16th Wednesday now, so by Friday the 18th of May, I've worked through 4 working weeks and 3 working weekends solid. I work to work. The overtime was there and I'm grabbing it, so sorry about the orders. But the rate I'm going, I've almost paid off the sander, of which I took a loan out for. If I knew then what I knew now, I could have ordered this next week with the overtime that I've earned the last month. But hey, I'm not bitter. So, just join me again with an update. There's also some bits of metal in there, but we'll come to that later. Chief Monkey J. Got some Scott from Wessex blades. Oh, that was it. Last one. After I finish the first job, I come home first. I usually have a quick change and a quick wash, and I'm off again to the next job. So it's off with the shirt, off with the tie, off with the t-shirt, off with the ferro rod on the antler tine. It wasn't there. It wasn't there. So either the lever thong is broken, or the antler's broken, or something's happened, and it just wasn't anywhere on the floor. I don't know where it is. So the plan is, I'm going to get one of my ferro rods, get the handle a bit shorter. I might even cut one in half and end up with a mini, sort of sparky looking, sort of chunky looking one, just so I've got something on me. I mean, I've got my Steel of Fire me little belt pouch, but I missed that round my neck. Where did it go? I don't know. So what I'm going to do is get one of mine and make it chunky. Anyway, thanks for joining me again. It's from Wessex Blades. Thanks to Big Fraz, Chief Monkey J, FPS bloke. Some great stuff sent in the last few weeks. All the best. See you on the next one.